Warning, the following stunts are done by trained professionals. Actually, we're not trained. Robbie is just a dumbass and decided to do a drunken fantasy football podcast. The thoughts, opinions, and takes are ours and ours only. It is not our fault if you lose in fantasy football or sports gambling. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I am on a fucking generational content run right now. Like, I am running it up right now. Shout out to Taco. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to everybody that's making it happen. Mike getting the graphics for the rankings done. Me putting out the rankings. Taco, getting out there, starting to put out some content as well on his page, and then resharing some of the content that we've been posting. Thank you so much. It is a team effort, and you guys at home are also the biggest part of the team. Make sure that you share the content. Share the content on all social media platforms, okay? Feel free to also clip your favorite parts of tonight's episode. If we say something informative or if we say something funny, then definitely feel free to clip it. Feel free to post it. Feel free to tag us, and we'll interact with your page as well. Like the content, share the content, dive off in that live chat, and climb the leaderboard. It's Rumboyz After Dark, ladies and gentlemen, live here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, coming to you on YouTube and Twitch. Want to shout out our sponsors, Shop GLD. Get your GLD just like me. A bunch of new pieces have dropped on Shop GLD. A bunch of new pieces for a couple of different teams. A couple of different teams have some new pieces. We're heading into NFL season. Make sure you guys get over to Shop GLD. Link is down below in the description. Get like me. Get iced out. You already know what we talk about. Taco. What it do?
Not much. I think this shirt is really supporting my, areas.
Humanity? Your shirt, Humanity?
I feel like they're lifting and separating.
BBL Taco? BBL Jersey. Listen, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls want to do. Dilly dillies. We love and appreciate all of you. Share the content. Let's get it.
Damn, bro. Beard is getting ready for some drafting, bro. I got the draft beard rolling.
Yeah, we have a SFB mock draft that we are going to kick off. We are going to get into. Let me just double check, make sure that everybody up in there. Hang on, I am waiting. I am just waiting on one person. I am waiting on one person right now. And it's the one person that I shouldn't fucking be waiting on. One second. I just sent over a text message to Mike telling them, grab that goddamn last draft spot, bro. Stop playing it. There we go. All right. So we do have Mike in the draft now. Let me go ahead and I'm going to present the screen. So we're going to be drafting tonight. We're going to be going through doing some player profiles as well. Shout out my beautiful wifey off camera. Doing the damn thing. There we go. I'm about to do a shot. Y'all know what it is. The Super Bowl one. So, that's where the Commander's going to be this year. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't that right, Taco? Fuck the Giants.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what my sleeper sign-in name is. So I can get it on my desktop.
What do you mean you're trying to figure out what your sleeper sign-in is?
So I can have it on my desktop and not on my phone.
I'm going to change the draft clock here.
Yep.
I am going to change the draft timer. I have it set to 30 seconds. I'm going to set it. We're not going to use the full, like, I'll set to 2 minutes. We're not going to use the full 2 minutes, but I figured for the sake of getting some clips in, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rum Boys and girls, what it do, dilly dilly. We love and appreciate you. Damn, baby. But I figure that'll give us a good enough time frame to also talk about some players and get some of that going as well. Oh my gosh. Wifey's on demon time right now. Sleeper asks, are you sure you want to start your draft? Drafters, start your engines. With the 101 of the 2025 SFB mock, which I will be at tomorrow at Improper City in Denver. Woo! The Rumboyz Fantasy Network will select Jamar Chase. I am going to try and not reveal too much of my hand tomorrow because I do realize that I am walking into fantasy football poker tomorrow. So we're going to try and not reveal all of our secrets on air, but that did just reveal one. But it's not like I didn't. It's not like I haven't been talking about Jamar Chase for like the last fucking like week or so, you know? So, oh, Calvin on the clock. Let me message that man. Let's see what Calvin gonna do here. Go for it, baby. Love you. We also got the homie Travis up in there. Taco, what are you thinking here? You're at the 11th pick. You're at the 11th.
I really want to see who's there. Okay, I think I got this.
It is SFB scoring format, so let me just kind of go over the rules and the scoring, etc. 6 points for all touchdowns, 2 points for all 2-point conversions. You're looking at 0.4 per yard for passing, 0.1 per yard for rushing or receiving, 1 point for every first down rushing or receiving. Volume is definitely going to be king in this format. 0.5 points per carry, 1 point per target on my fantasy league. We're drafting on Sleeper, so actually I'm not going to cover anything for my fantasy league. 2.5 points per reception on Sleeper. So me grabbing Jamar Chase, I am targeting that kind of extra bump in this format. And then Travis Hunter has his own freaking scoring scale. I think that the Travis Hunter scoring scale is absolutely insane. Oh, Saquon's off the board. Saquon's off the board. Gibbs off the board in this format. Wow. Wow. Let's see what Mike does here. Ooh. I'm loving that Mike with Brock Bowers just there. I'm absolutely fucking loving that. The Chiefs great for their first pick. In this type of scoring format, with it being SFB, with it you're practically drafting all flexes, and then your 2 QBs are going to be, you know, you don't have to play QBs. It could be whatever you want, but you do want to have quarterback at some point. But really, you can just, you know, wide receiver, running back, tight end at any of the other positions. It is a start 11. IEP scoring for Travis Hunter literally breaks down with 6 points if he gets a sack, 6 points if he gets a safety, 6 points for any interception caught, a block punt or field goal attempt or PAT, 3 points, any fumble recovery from an opponent, 3 points, a tackle is 2 points for Travis Hunter, an assisted tackle is a point for Travis Hunter, tackle for loss is a point for Travis Hunter. Any passes he deflects or defends, he's getting a point. So Travis Hunter really big money in this league, but you're gambling a lot that he pays off those types of dividends. I don't know if just in this format, if I want to pay that much for one guy. Let's see what the homie Travis thinking here. You got 18 seconds. Shout out to homie. He's sharing a lot of the content. He's been pumping it out there a lot. He's actually going to be contributing on the draft guide. Draft guide drops Monday.
Come on.
The first edition of the draft.
Wow.
JT wasn't falling to 11, bro. I'm shocked that he fell to 10.
They really did me like that, though.
Yeah, I'm shocked that Jettis fell to 6. I'm shocked that Jinty made it to 10. I probably would have taken Jinty over CD personally. I'm not that high on CD. With Pickens there and then Dak coming off of injury, like Schottenheimer being the head coach and having to be the one to call plays. I'm not fanned out on CD Lamb.
I'm really torn right here.
Taco with a minute.
Really, really torn. But I gotta go on my gut. They say you're gonna trust the process.
Yeah, you went CMC and then Nico.
Yeah.
All right. CMC and then, oh my gosh. Tell me how you feel about your first two here. And we do have third round reversal in this.
Oh, I am fucking hyped. I should have two volume beasts on two offenses that I want to have parts of. I believe in that Houston offense. I do think that CJ Stroud will improve from last year. I think they showed how valuable Nico is as he was on the verge of a huge breakout last year. And then last week I was on the record of saying that I think McCaffrey is falling a bit. I think that his opportunity and upside is fantastic. And there was no way I was going to let him pass me.
Coming to a Coldplay concert with all HR heads. I am dead. What up, Albert? Yeah, I'm shocked that you didn't go Neighbors there. I'll ask you about that.
The only reason I was going to go Neighbors is because of a homer. Because that offense won't be better than either one of those two. I think San Francisco offense is better. I think Houston offense is better. And I like the quarterback from Houston a lot better. I like the quarterback from the Giants.
You know what? I can do some shit. Oh, I can do some shit. This is working out completely different than what I thought it was going to be, but oh well. I'm going to take Trey McBride right there. I'm going to go ahead and get my tight end. I was going to get my running back, but I realized I got third round reversal on my side. So I'll go ahead and I'll take Trey McBride. I think he's going to get fed. They gave him a big payday down there in Arizona. I hyped Trey McBride up on a recent short. So
see, the problem with this is that I draft this like if I was really there. So I would make this bold move right now.
Oh wow. Oh wow, that happened. Let's see what Mike does. Yo, Kyron fell. Kyron fell.
I was really tempted to take Taylor, but with his injury history and just with the upside that you get from the dual abilities of Daniels, I just couldn't say no.
I can't believe that just happened. So I got James Cook as my first running back. I cannot believe that just happened. I really, really, really cannot.
Enjoy.
Taco, I like that Jaden Daniels pick.
It just made sense there, man.
I completely agreed. I don't think that Jaden's making it in regardless of format that I've been seeing. I haven't been seeing too often where Jaden isn't. I think the latest I saw him go was like fourth.
I mean, with that kind of rushing upside with his ability to throw it deep, like that's just such an appealing combination.
Let's see what Mike's going to do here with 55 seconds.
55.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect that start off for 4. I expected 1. I didn't expect the last 2 days. This now has me completely fucking nervous.
Well, the problem is it's going off because we have so many autos. They're all going by the ADP. And the ADP here is not like the ADP that I'm seeing in SFB at all.
No.
I mean, shit. SFB ADP.
There's no way that I'm getting those 3.
No. McBride's not getting past the end of the first round. I'm trying a different strategy just because what I did in the real SFB. In my SFB.
Oh my gosh. This is insane.
You're not getting, I mean, you can get that 1, but you're not getting, you can get okay, I'll tell you this, Robbie. You can get your 1 and 3. You won't get your 2.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree that I have a shot at 1. I agree I have a shot at 3. I do not have a shot at Trey McBride tomorrow. So like I'm not even gonna like try and like fulfill my head with like fucking pipe dreams. Like, cause like the people that I'm drafting against, we all know each other. We've been drafting together. We've been in live settings.
How many leagues? How many divisions do you guys have?
3.
Do you know? 3.
3. I think it's 3. I want to say last time I checked was 3, but I also haven't checked in God knows when. Half my division is not even on Twitter.
Are you in the same league as DK this year?
I believe so.
I'm sorry. No. Come on, Taco. Take Russell Wilson. We know you want to.
I was about to take Burrow, but I said, fuck that bitch.
Well,
no offense, Burrow. But it's more about the Bengal pleaser that we got in the room.
I would have done it. I'll be honest. If you want to know the honest truth, I would have done the exact same thing you did.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the upside of the later quarterback here versus the later running back. Where Chuba last year, I think we all thought that he was going to have his job taken, and instead, I think he's carved himself into the, workhorse back on a team that, should give him enough carries to justify a volume type position.
I'm gonna do it, Taco.
Do it. I looked at him and I laughed. I said, "Fuck that."
I wouldn't take him like second round, but I would do it at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I wasn't talking. No. All right, it's my turn here. Oh wow, this is not. Oh damn it!
I took his guy.
I feel really comfortable with my team.
Am I right? I think I took his guy.
Don't steal his man.
All right, this is tough now. Oh, I'll go Pacheco. I did not want to go Pacheco. I'll go Pacheco there.
You know, I for the draft pick, he can be really valuable there. But I don't know what he comes back looking like.
You have another pick? Well, that's the thing is, like, what would come back to you in a real SFB ain't going to happen because, like I said, this is purely going off ADP. And because there's no positions, it's going to give the next player. Where in normal leagues, it would fill up their position. It ain't doing that because there is no positions to fill.
Yeah, there's no positions to fill.
Although I have to say, I don't like the sortability through the players in Sleeper. Like I can go back and see like what they scored last year in this setting in the draft.
Well, luckily I have the Rumboyz Fantasy Network draft guide, so
that's flawless positioning.
Let me try this here.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm going Aaron Jones.
You jackass.
Overloading.
I'll be honest. You did get me.
Huh?
That was my strategy last year. Is I took a lot of running backs, and that took me pretty far.
Well, volume. I mean, the theme of this year is volume is king, and with 2.5 PPR, you want the pass catching running backs.
So I took CMC, baby. Nobody does it better. They can come closer than close. Yeah. Original, they never will be. Don't take my guy, Mike.
I think Travis higher on the roster than Burrow now. On what roster?
Oh, well, this is interesting, huh?
This is an SFB mock. So let me just kind of break down. You're not going to see Travis Hunter. You'll how do I put this? In this format, you're going to see Travis Hunter go higher than usual.
He went in the third round.
Hunter has his own scoring category for Scott Fishman.
He went in the third round in my division.
Okay,
but
that's a lot lower. Hold on, in SFB, that's a lot lower than I thought that Travis was going to be going.
People are worried about what the split will be. And I'm worried
about what the split will be. I'm worried about the adjustment to the NFL.
You know what a lot of people are worried about that I've seen in the room? When I was in our draft room, everyone was talking about we waited until after he was picked. People are worried that if he is that good of a DB, is it going to be like Revis Island where those points aren't like no one's going to throw to him and then it doesn't matter?
And that's a big thing that you have to worry about with Travis Hunter. And honestly, not just this scoring format, but any scoring format, is that if he is really that good, I don't know if you guys have ever played leagues where you have IDP players. If you have played an IDP league before, your DBs get you nothing. There is no point. If you're in a league, like
if you're going DB, you're going safety.
Yeah, like in my big money league where you're competing for a couple $1,000. In my big money league, who's the real thief? That my cousins run. That shit, we get one IDP player. Me personally, in that format, I'm not taking any type of DB with only one IDP position. I've never met anyone that has played single IDP and has used a defensive back and won a championship. And I don't want you to just be like in the comments like, oh well, I've done it before. Show me proof. DBs don't get you points in IDP. I should have reached for Burrow. I didn't. But in this format, it's not gonna. Who my quarterback is doesn't matter as much. I want the volume. I want the passing. Or I want the receiving. I want the rushing. You really want to kind of trying to get tight ends on that upper echelon.
Ooh. Those are some really good wide receivers, Mike. I can just see your team popping off with those elite playmakers.
Whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is. Damn, way to give me a heads up, fellas.
I thought that's why you stopped talking.
Oh, damn, Mike.
What?
I get these 2 picks here.
Arch.
He knows I love him. He knows I love him. He won't take it as a personal vendetta.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna take.
Don't do it.
You took my guy, so I don't want to hear
Don't
it.
do it. Don't do it. We can tell what Mike's strategy is.
I like that running back. Rotate there. Yo, I love that. I love that I have the fucking draft guy. Oh, I'm loving it. I love that I have the fucking draft guide.
I have it too on my phone.
Oh yeah, you have it too.
I have it.
Oh, I want some of this offense.
Who? Don't do it. Okay, never mind. You can have him. You can have him.
Oh yeah, you can have him.
I thought you were going to draft Golden Tate.
Completely different.
He's still on Sleeper's player list. You can still draft him.
Yeah, you can still draft him technically, because you have to be fully separated from the league 5 years, so you still have options.
All right,
to return.
I'm going to take a player right now. I will be honest, it is risky, but
I should have went fucking Evan Ingram.
Hold shush. But at this point, there's a player I don't want you to bring up. At this point, there's a player that I think is worth the risk in the 8th round in a big player pool league like this. In a regular home league, I don't know if I would do it because he is getting pushed out of his offense, but he's got a new head coach that we talked about last year, and Taco talked shit about his quarterback, and I don't care. Mr. Etienne, please.
Etienne is in a very similar situation as Kenneth Walker, where they are both in prove-it situations. They need to go out there. They need to prove it. They need to show they have the gusto now. Unlike Kenneth, I believe Etienne is also in a contract year. I know for a fact Walker is.
They both are.
Etienne has to try and fight off Bigsby and what's the name they brought in?
Brycel Tootin.
Yeah, and Tootin. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tootin, Virginia Tech. So he has it very tough because Bigsby and Tootin combined can do what Etienne did in his early, arrival to the NFL. So definitely approach Etienne with caution, but understand the upside lies in the fact that he is playing for fucking money. I love getting players in contract years because they really go out there and they try and go and earn the money.
Hey Taco, if he's still there, my next pick might piss somebody off.
See what you got.
Let me see if I'm going to do it or not.
Do it.
No, I'm not going to do it
now.
I don't.
Do it good.
Hold on.
Do it just like you should.
I think I have to. Hold on.
Oh, do it. Oh, yeah, do it. Oh, my God, he did it.
I'm glad you did that. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, because you were going to take them.
No, I wasn't. Actually, that
With
was
one
not-
of those two? Yes,
That
you
was-
were.
No, that wasn't on my mind. That was actually the furthest thing from mine. I'm not high on San Fran this year. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But I am gonna read.
Lined up I knew you were gonna fucking take him though. I thought you were gonna take Love at 8-1, but when he came back at 9-12, there's no way.
You know what? I do think that this young quarterback could be able to make the skill positions around him net positive.
Oh, no, don't do it.
I'm gonna welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and they ride them things like every day. I'm taking Darnell Mooney. I'm going to the moon, baby. Beam me up, Scotty.
Come fly with me.
And I took care of my two quarterback situation early. I got my two QBs early.
You might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm crazy. 'Cause I am.
That's not terrible.
I don't mind that Jordan Mason pick.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is horrible to sort.
What?
The way that the players are set up here.
Well, it's because it's no positions.
Yeah.
Picture doing that in the real draft.
I feel like it's a little easier because I have my categories instead. Like I'll have my own sheet. Here it's survival of the fittest.
None up or shut up, boys. This is what I live for, man. Let's go. Let's go. Awful pick, Mike. Yak Merchant has nobody to yak for him. Ibuka in the second, Robbie, and then Luther. You think either one will be stand out as a rookie? I think Mbuka, while waiting for Godwin to fully be healthy, will be able to have the opportunity to put himself out there and put his name on the map. Luther did get a good payday. I mean, but it's looking like all second round picks are fucking getting paydays, except if their name is Shamar Stewart. But with that being said and stated, I want to see how things work out with the Chicago Bears. If everything works out idealistically in that Ben Johnson offense, what you're dealing with there is ball distribution. Okay, so you're dealing with that kind of situation where, I can play, Amon, I can play JMO, I can play Laporta, and it's just a matter of ball distribution working out to where each of them can be profitable on any given week. And so that's kind of where I worry about Luther Burden, but you still worry about that same thing with Tampa. Bro, I am so happy that I'm not even trying to make this a giant product placement episode. Matt, I need you to DM me, whether it's through Discord or something, because you're a member, so you get the draft guide a part of your membership. So I need you to DM me so I could send you the draft guide on the 21st when it releases. It's the first edition of the draft guide is just getting you ready for your draft, and then starting, week one will be weekly. It'll be updated with rankings, start sit, best bets, so on and so forth. But this first edition that we're putting out is just to get you guys ready to draft, get you guys ready for the season.
9, 8, 7.
It is a W draft guide. It is a W. We're putting in so many fucking man hours. I have lost sleep. Put it that way. POV kilos in my pocket. Hey, Mike, because you're late. Mikey boy. Oh, wait, you're on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have to get ready for my pick here. Oh no! We're about to do this, aren't we? Let's go. Make them next couple picks, baby.
Hold your horses.
Uncle said, "Man, you must be sick. Ice my neck and then ice my."
I do not like this area.
Beat the system with chains and whips. Who has seen the Notorious Down Under? Holy shit, you just scared me.
Here we go, Robbie.
Robbie. Pictures, those Conor McGregor news is wild. I ain't see the full news, but what I was like, bro,
Wow.
you sending your little Irish man meat to fucking Azalea Banks of all people? Like, she ain't even bad, bro. You're sending news to like
what?
and then you know that she going,
Yeah.
you know that she going out of any celebrity, you know that she gonna be the one to leave.
You're up, Robbie.
Oh, this worked out. Damn, Mike. Damn, Mike, play into my hand. Why don't you? Oh my gosh, you didn't even have to. You know what? Fine. I'm not gonna do what I originally wanted to do. Now how do I want it? Now how do I want it? Hey, Mike.
What?
Taco. You remember Tupac? How do you, baby?
Yeah.
How do you want it?
Yeah.
How does it feel? Coming up in the cash can, living in the fast lane, love real. Tell me how y'all want it. Tell me how y'all want it because I'm on my way.
Hot and fast.
Baby, come and swing my way. Y'all left me my tight end and my running back. Y'all left me my tight end and my running back. And I was really going to go Ertz. But Dallas Goedert being there, fuck it.
Yeah, you can enjoy that one.
You can have
like,
them.
What are y'all doing?
You can have them.
I'd rather have Isaiah Likely.
There's another one that I want that I can't say out loud.
I don't know about Likely.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's why I don't know about Likely is because Andrews is still there. And Lamar still has this vested trust in Andrews. That's like, ugh. When I made the Azalea Banks ain't bad joke, wifey just looked at me all crazy.
Hey, I just hope neither one of you two go to a Coldplay concert anytime soon.
Wait, me and her could go to a Coldplay. Wait,
I meant you were Taco.
I know what you're trying to say.
I meant you were Taco. No, you were her. I meant you were Taco.
Robbie ruined the joke.
That is nasty work by Team 12 going Eckler and Ertz. That is nasty. Ew. I would never do that.
All it was next to his ADP. That's all it is. It's the next two players on list. This ADP is not set up for Fishbowl.
Yeah, Travis and Calvin were in the draft with us, but they ended up autoing.
It's Calvin.
Yeah. I think.
Because it's hot.
All right, this is that time of the draft to just take the guys that can be upside because they are on your bench now. Let's get some nasty boys. And it's Robbie's turn, and he leaves.
Boo, 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 boo. What a boo, 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 boo.
Robbie's on the clock. Robbie's on the clock. Robbie's on the clock.
Robbie, ooh, he's on the clock.
Ooh,
That sounds so weird.
Hurry up and pick. He's picking. Hurry up and pick.
I'm ready for halftime scaramouche.
I should have waited on my second quarterback. There was someone that I just saw pop up in my head.
Well, I kind of wanted to take Drake May where I took Christian Kirk. When I said I can get my third quarterback a little bit later, and the upside of a position player there is just greater.
You're on the clock, Taco.
Yeah. There's so many fantastic options that I'm just beside myself at all the good players I can get. And this is extra points with tight ends, right?
Yep.
Extra
3.5 PPR.
3.5 PPR. Ooh, sounds fancy. All right, fuck it. Might as well at this point.
Oh, God.
Let's see where we go. Oh.
Taco, what round are we in?
We are in round 15.
Okay. Thank you.
This draft is moving.
Well, yeah, because there's only 3 of us.
Yeah. Still moving.
I'm back on the clock.
Back on the clock.
Josh Palmer. I drafted him in my real SFB.
Joshy. I drafted him last year.
I know, but nothing. I'm trying. Do you know how to do it? Do you do it on my phone?
On the bright side, fellas, we are just about good to go. No one is drafting. Oh well, yeah, I saw QJ go off the board. No one's really doing that. What's so crazy is I was going to go Bryce Young there, but I was like, let me get Josh Palmer teamed up with Josh Allen.
Yo, I can't imagine taking Bryce Young as your QB2.
Why not?
That's ballsy.
David Canales showed that he was a QB whisperer towards the end of the season last year. They got him weapons.
As a QB3 in a potential 2 QB setup, okay. Say that
you're going to have bye weeks and you're going to need a QB3 at some point.
But he's the QB2.
What?
Like, he has Bryce Young as QB2 on his team. That is roster mismanagement, in my opinion.
Well, it's freaking ADP. It has nothing to do with roster mismanagement.
And on top of that, you have to remember that it's SFB. So you're not you're not always going to play a QB.
I get what you're saying is that it's just the first player available is who they're going to take, and that's why they get to
And because there's no positions, it's just going to go straight first. If it had quarterback, running back like we used to, then it would take that before it took other players, but it's not going to. It's literally going to wait to the very end to take your QB. I'm surprised Taco hasn't talked shit about one of the picks so far in this round.
I mean, we're going to go back through. We're going to review some things. So,
who are you taking, Taco? He looks like full concentration mode.
I mean, Taco already said he's drafting as if he was actually there, even though he's not playing in SFB this year, which is fucking bizarre.
It's just because I didn't get a chance to sign up. I had so much stuff going on that I'm just getting into my league.
I didn't get a chance to sign up when sign-up opens at the beginning of the end of the final of last year. It's crazy work.
Yeah, because I usually sign up closer to it, just because, like, with the kids, it's just too much.
You can already sign up for SFB 16.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I'm not going to listen to the excuse.
Yeah.
Why would you take a wide receiver that's not on a team?
Because it's Amari Cooper, who I think will be signed.
Yeah, that Amari Cooper pick is pretty fucking bad.
No, I think he'll have a job.
Yeah. Throw bagging groceries.
I know he's going to be a fucking greeter at Walmart.
It's time to make some chances. Time to take some chances.
Some chances.
Take chances. Make mistakes. All right, Miss Frizzlehead ass. What?
You're up, Robbie. Robbie, you're up.
Yeah, probably the 12 pack.
Ooh, nailer. That's a nail of a pick.
Whatever. What was I doing? Oh, it's my pick. Gosh. Oh. I am not liking a whole lot of what's left.
This is where you just take your guys.
This is where you separate the boys from the men. I'm going to go AR right there.
AR? He's going to be on the bench all year.
Oh, wait. Fuck. I did not mean to fucking select AR. That's all. God damn it. I meant to click on Schultz. I meant to click Schultz. Hold up.
Daniel Jones.
Hold up.
Danny Dimes, baby. Danny Dimes.
Why did I just do it that way? That was the dumbest way to fucking pick. I could pick from down here. I don't know why I just navigated that way. There we go. All right, Schultz. And then where's Lockett? Whoa. I feel like I want to go Lockett over a Omer. I feel like I want something of that. I feel like I want something of that Tennessee defense or that Tennessee offense because I want to see what the fuck it's going to look like. Let me get Jalen Royals because he's going to have to fill in for.
Damn it!
Let me go with the rookie there. I already have Matthew Golden, so I'm kind of in redraft. I don't like having too many rookies, but he has to fill in for Rice. So,
but I was going to do both of them. If you notice,
what?
Look who my pick was.
Naylor.
I was going to do Naylor and Royals, both the guys that are going to back up, guys that are going to be suspended.
Oh my God!
Naylor backing up Addison and Royals.
Yeah, I realized what you were saying, Mike. That's fucked up.
Why is it fucked up?
Yeah, I did not mean to do that AR pick. I just fucking finally clocked out. Now the rest of the show goes smooth for me.
Robbie, I think you're going to like this pick.
I almost thought about Coker. Sniff, but, you know.
I mean, this late, I'll take it.
Yeah, this late, that's fucking amazing value. And we're never being wrong.
It's better value than taking Amari Cooper. Pooper scooper.
Yeah, that Amari Cooper pick was fucking awful.
No, Amari Cooper should be solid.
For what team?
And that's the beauty of it.
No, what's your prediction?
I mean, there's a lot of places you can go.
Okay, what happens if he ends up on the Chiefs?
He could play himself into being the number 2 wide receiver on that team.
What if he ends up on the New York Gigantes?
He could end up playing himself being the number 2 wide receiver on the team.
What if he ends up on the Washington Commanders?
Why would he end up on the Commanders?
I asked the question.
Why would he end up on the Commanders?
What if the Washington Commanders trade Terry McLaurin and then re-sign and then sign Amari Cooper?
Okay, then I'm in.
We wouldn't sign Amari.
I know. I'm trying to make him make a point, and he's not doing it very well.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that pretty much anywhere that you're gonna send him, he has a chance of being number 2 player on that team. Man, it's really slim pickings.
Yes, it's the freaking. What round is it?
6107.
Yeah, we're in the 19th round.
Yeah. Ooh, that Arroyo pick is sneaky good. He could really be something up in Seattle. I mean, rookie tight ends don't get a whole fuck ton of burn, but that Troy Franklin pick is ugly.
Well, yeah. What? Oh, it was you that took him?
And this is coming from a Troy Franklin fan. College-wise, no.
Okay, there's a player. If you don't take Robbie, I'm going to, so you better do it.
He left you. He left you, this guy.
If you don't take him, I will. This late. That's your hint.
McBride, Goddard, Taylor, Schultz. My mom is about to fucking blow up the grill. Oh my god, I'm about to go help her after this pick. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
What? Leave him or take him?
Huh. Let me get Yoshi. And God forbid.
There's a player you better take, or I'm taking him. Nope, not that guy. But
I'm taking Krosky just in case anything happens to B-Rob.
Well, guess who I'm taking?
Now I get the you know what I mean? I get the
That's fine. Because I'm taking the Senator.
Benson, I wasn't gonna take. Look at how many fucking tight ends I have, Mike.
Look how many tight ends I have, Robbie.
My God, you have tight ends.
I'm mad that you have every fucking tight end around the same ADP all together. That's just one of those someone bound to fucking hit.
Look at they were falling to me, so I took them.
One of them has to hit.
Out of that group range.
Hey, and I took the tight ends out of both of your teams, so both of you should be happy.
Chig, so what do we always say? What's a rookie's best friend?
A tight end.
So Chig could have a really big year.
That's why I took him.
Yeah.
Chig is a fucking athlete. And he's one of like the very few NFL players that's actually from Africa. I think there's only like 5 of them. Like 3 of them. I think there's 3. Team 10 is ugly at quarterback. That motherfucker went Joe Burrow and was like, everyone else will be fine. He was like, I don't. Yeah. Team 10 would lose all SFB based off of quarterback play alone.
Are we doing a quick timeout or a quick halftime after the draft? And then
yes,
back?
We're going to do halftime. Then we're going to come back. We're going to talk some shit.
Okay.
I fucking love that 2-2 pick.
Jesus. This pick is booty.
Tutu Atwell smaller than me.
What?
Tutu Atwell is smaller than me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like, I'm talking weight and everything. I'm talking total package. Yeah. Paul.
You said total package.
One more round, then we go into halftime, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about this draft. We're going to recap. Oh, my gosh. Why? That Jackson Dart pick late is sick.
Yeah, he's going to be really good for his bench points.
Huh?
I said he's going to be really good for his bench points.
How about talking into your fucking microphone?
He's going to be really good for those bench points.
I don't think that he's going to be on the bench the whole year. Did you see the video of him in the wideout on the jet ski?
Yeah, I did.
That shit was accurate. Literally hit homie in the chest. Literally hit that man in the chest. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. I would cry if they didn't give Jackson Dart at least a chance. For as high as they got him, I'd be like, that's fucked up on Jackson.
I mean, technically this year is his redshirt year.
But here's the thing: you're also counting on fucking. You're counting on Russell to stink it up, and to be honest, Russell's been in the league so long and is so like wise between the ears. There is a world where he, doesn't fucking play. Huh? And I'm doing this one for the lulz. Conks to Taysom Hill. Closing out the draft with fucking Taysom Hill and SSP. That is some wicked shit. Yo, if I pull, well, I'm only drafting 10 rounds tomorrow.
Yeah, you might draft if you go quicker. You might.
Huh?
If you go quick, you guys could draft another.
Yeah, we could draft another round. I don't know. This is Denver. Motherfuckers be going out back to like go hit the Benjamin and shit.
And you wouldn't?
Oh, I keep the Benjamin on me at all times. I am Benjamin Button. Every time I hit the Benjamin.
I know someone else that's going to be at your draft that does the same thing. So it's all good.
Half my draft isn't even on fucking Twitter anymore. Like half us all at
That's what happens when you have a man take over.
I'll take Estimé at the very last pick of the draft all day long.
I love that. I don't like him. I love that because of where you can get RJ Harvey. You have the handcuff so I love that. I don't think that McLaughlin. I think the McLaughlin might be the.
I think McLaughlin's the odd man out.
Yeah, great back, great athlete, fits the scheme. RJ Harvey's. My gosh, RJ Harvey and Estimé together. Oh my.
And with the last pick the last pick for Team 11 at round 22, pick 11, TDS Taco picks Mark Bavaro, tight end, New York Giants.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna go Chris Rodriguez right here. Did Rodriguez already go actually? Rodriguez probably could if something happens to B-Rob or like Eckler, Rodriguez could be a guy. Like I know that we drafted Krosky, but Taco, go Jalen Lane. Go Jalen Lane. Go Jalen Lane. Go Jalen Lane. Trust me.
Oh.
That's exactly where Jalen Lane should be going. That's exactly where to go, Jalen Lane.
I got a lot of wide receivers, bro. I have a lot of wide receivers.
I'm telling you right now, you will be watch listing Jalen Lane at some point during this season.
I just saw a name that I liked. Oh no. Ah!
I would him last shot to get knocked out by Ilya. What the? Talking about Dustin. Oh, talk about Dustin. Oh my god. You went Elijah Mitchell?
It auto picked me, to be honest. Got it in there before I could get it in there. Jesus.
Holy fuck. I'll be honest, Fortin going in that last round, like that's stupid. That even still, like that right there, after you, Mike, going Estimé, I feel like that even could have been Jalen Lane. Damn, I just rethought my whole last round strategy just now. I know exactly who my last round dart throw is. I know I'm heading in knowing now. We are going to take a quick break, get into a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after a couple of music videos, actually. We're just going to get into some music videos. See, okay? No pressure. Take a trip. Go take a trip with me, little baby.
No pressure. Hey, come take a trip with me, little baby. Take a trip with me, I said. Take a trip with me. I said, take a trip with me. I said, take a trip with me, little baby. No pressure. Hey, take a trip with me, little baby. No liquor, we shopping when we land. ATL to MIA, come put your feet up in the sand. I almost gave up 1,000 times, I had to stick to the plan. Hey, fuck that, we finna figure this out. Why these niggas tryna box me out? Hey, rest in peace, the flipper. Yeah, you know I'm on the paper route. My third eye open for them niggas who tryna snake me out. I know these niggas watching, I'm driving home, I'm taking a different route. I'ma run that set so bad, I'ma make these niggas nigga won't kill me now. Ayy, they ain't picture me like this. BS on my neck and wrist. Ayy, shout out to T Grizzly. You know we do this shit with no effort, bitch. Ayy, you know it's no pressure word. I need me a no pressure, bitch. I beat a nigga ass like Rocky and Riri on my bucket list. Ayy, I'ma go get that money. I'ma go get a bag. I'ma go get that money, my nigga. I'ma go get a bag. I'm pulling up with my brothers. We back to back. We paper tag. I'm thumbing through them blues. I'm round the city. I'm bumping sad, bitch. I'ma go get that money. I'ma go get a bag. I'ma go get that money, my nigga. I'ma go get a bag. I'm pulling up with my brothers. We back to back. We paper tag. I'm thumbing through them blues. I'm round the city. I'm bumping sad, bitch. I'ma go get that money. If I don't, it's still gon' come to me. Lowe's in the living room. Right now, I don't want no company. Still with my day ones, how it started, like it's supposed to be. Trap a nigga, pull up serving bowls, bumping Jodeci. I pull up that, Reback got that. No, this ain't baby, but 4 pockets fat. Buy this no pressure shit, I'm dying, bitch, I'm sliding by this shit. You want the recipe, get you a brick of shit, get rich. I got a rollie on my wrist, I'm tasting pay, can't taste no bitch. Top of the top, I'm up early, I'm working hard, I'm getting rich. A marathon for that paper, I'm bumping sad, I'm bumping nil. I'm pouring double cups of real little bitch, but you know I'm a crip. No pressure, ain't no pressure, big business. Kill 'em all, leave no witness. Pockets filled with blue, rest in peace, dog, rest in penis. And lil' bae, she fuck with the kid, she say that she gon' try hear me. Pouring juice in double cups, when I get in my feelings, no pressure. Ayy, I'ma go get that money, I'ma go get a bag. I'ma go get that money, my nigga, I'ma go get a bag. I'm pulling up with my brothers, we back to back, we paper tag. I'm thumbing through them blues, I'm round the city, I'm bumping sad, bitch. I'ma go get that money, I'ma go get a bag. I'ma go get that money, my nigga, I'ma go get a bag. I'm pulling up with my brothers, we back to back, we paper tag. I'm thumbing through them blues, I'm round the city, I'm bumping sad, bitch.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy El Capitan Robbie J of the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network here at the NFL Players Association 2019 Rookie Premiere with Nate Bosa, with my co-host Ty Boogie, all the Rum boys and girls out there tuning in. We are sitting down with the number 1 draft pick, the one and only Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Hollywood, with Drew Lock, no other than Andy Isabella, Miles Boykin. We are sitting with Benny Snell Jr., Easton Stick, Bryce Love, UGA's own the big dog of the Bulldogs, Riley Ridley.
How you doing?
It's Friday. We all got jobs. We got an interview to do. National championship winner, NFL draftee, TJ Hawkinson, Iowa Hawkeyes. What is good, brother?
Hey, it's good to be here.
Hey, welcome. ACCR, right?
Oh, you already know.
Hail to the Redskins.
I gotta ask, you're gonna play the Browns? Like, are you gonna just burn them again? What you think you do? I mean,
I think the media put us against each other. I like them so.
You're friends.
We were in a hot tub time machine, bro.
Man, he's cool. He plays video games just like me. That's what we really do.
For me to be able to break the all-time rushing leader in 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the UK O-line, man. Y'all did that.
When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to have to feel like you're doing work. Exactly. You want to feel blessed and excited to do what you're doing day in and day out, and I can truly say that.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly Dilly. That was live, man.
I ain't waiting a second, I'm going in now. No freestyling, no this and pin pal shit. See, I don't make moves to get rich, shuffle quick. And I only fuck with bitches who be slobbing on her. I can get nasty, but I'm usually with a cash beat. Rolling weed, sitting back, blowing shit to Cassie. I ain't doing it for the rich way, so I brought Rich Ray. When I come around like Dom, that look this way. Right into my own shit, I swear I be doing the most shit. Give you hits like Tyson and giving you vibes like Bryson. Certain things in life be so expensive, but I buy some. Certain things in life be so enticing, but I can't try them. You looking for what you looking for, yeah, I'm the item. I'll hold you down forever, you my nigga, yeah, item. I'm coming for what you say, you hold, I'm all about it. Blink up, turn the beat up, now we clouded. feet on heater, red Jordan 1s. Niggas needing shows, I'm clapping shipment on the chosen one. Neck wrist on freezer like magnet. On my tiger target and Chris Brown, I can handle it.
Let me handle it, smoking like the candle lit. Any beat I study, break it down and then dismantle it. Competition challenge it, I'm dealing with some damages. Juggle lots of life, but now I'm learning how to manage it. I've been to the bottom of bottoms, I never been to the top. I pop some bottles with models, I see my friends getting shot. I sip and drown in my sorrows, I smoke a weed by the lot. I stand and post on the corner, you'll never look. I ball like a piston, you'll never play my position. You catching what I'm pitching, I'm switching, no contradiction. I'm fishing for opposition, no vision and optimism. I wish I was kinda different, but I know my mind is different. I see them bitches smiling, long as she happy. I'm on the beat violin with my nigga T Savvy. We go back in the day and bring the heat. Cali, you ain't got nothing to say. The nigga be silent. Hey buddy, don't say shit. Everybody cap, changing faces like a facelift. They think they all that. Trust me, bitch, you just basic. In 20 years, you'll be looking back, wishing to erase it.
And I'm too savvy, I'ma get it to the end of my days. And I'll be only blowing smoke if it's that Jenny A. You say you always keep a 9, but niggas, I always keep an 8. Niggas straight in my face with that cap, it's okay. Niggas stay with a fresh cut, need it, no way. I can't take these niggas serious like all the brothers Wayans. I just be adding up experience while I'm changing up my wins. And I got my own condo, so I just change it how it's laid.
And me, I'm never changing lanes. I got a better way to demonstrate and elevate the game. I keep a level-headed saying I told the devil pave the way. If ever I see there's a day, I'll disappear like David Blaine. I never had it from magic, I had to grab it from tragic. Sometimes I wish like Aladdin, get thrown the pits with the dragons. Imagine living in lavish, I wanna get it, I have it. I remember shit in the trash cans, in the trenches in Afghan. But I made it back to the States, made it back to being black. And now they laugh in my face. With all that's happening, it's so hard to say this place is so great. So on the track, I found my faith and put my faith in the tape. Yeah.
Savvy, Richard Ray, and that's it. Oh yeah, Young Savvy lifestyle. Peace.
Alrighty, we are back. We're just waiting on Mike to come back, actually. Just to be realistic.
I am here. I will be on camera in less than 45 seconds.
In less than 45 seconds, mate. Here you go, baby. I got it. It's all good, Mom. Thank you.
I'm trying to get the Laker game on.
You put peanut butter where? You have the dog doing what?
I don't want to know what you guys do in your private. I don't need to know that.
Bloody hell, mate.
That's something that sounds like it happened on Epstein Island.
Technically, it never happened, did it?
All right, sorry.
That's bad. We'll delete that joke, or it just might delete itself.
Sorry, Diddy's condo.
Diddy's condo? Oh my God. Take your time. You're good. Alrighty, so we are back. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the wrong boys and girls want to do. Dilly dilly. Alrighty. So we're going to get into reviewing the lineups and the rosters. Remember, shop GLD. Link is down below in the description. So kind of diving into it, how do you guys want to start? Mike, how do you want to start? Do we want to start from the top and then work down, or we want to start from the bottom and work our way up?
Just go round by round.
Round by round?
I mean, we don't have to talk about every pick, obviously.
Starting off the first round, me personally, I went Jamar Chase. I just feel like no matter what the format is, he's going to be the 101 no matter what. Especially when we talk about, him having this safer QB situation. When we talk about the scoring format, I want the receptions. I want the volume. I want the yards. I want, that's really what I'm chasing. And Jamar Chase is going to give me that week in and week out for the most part. DBs outside of whose name is not Patrick Surtain have yet to really figure out how to guard the man. The Barkley and Gibbs, Barkley I have no problems with. Gibbs is a little weird to me, going that high. Gibbs going above Bijan, I don't think I can justify.
I've seen CMC going 101, so I can justify Gibbs.
Can't let go of the pass.
So I went Bowers for one reason. I would have gone Bijan. However, I went running back at 104 in my real SFB, and I wanted to try a different build to see how my lineup would look. And if I'm going to go anywhere but running back, and if it was Robinson, like you brought up, if it was Bijan at 3, no matter what, my options at 4 would be either Bowers or one of those 3 running backs, either Barkley, Gibbs, or Robinson. So, and obviously if Chase fell to me, if it went, say, Barkley, Bowers, Gibbs, Robinson, or Barkley, Gibbs, Robinson, and Chase was there, I would have to consider Chase. But I am banking on the Chase is out. I'm going Bowers for this one to see how it would line up the rest, and we will talk about that later. Taco.
So I got a question for you, Mike. You're completely, totally out on Jefferson?
At 104, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, because here's the thing. So, I agree with that with this scoring format.
Because you get points for first down, you get, like, the running game. Yeah, it's too...
A running back
volume is king.
Those easy points. A running back is going to give me those easy points. Where I kind of justify where Bijan is kind of fine anywhere between that 3 to 5 range in this scoring format. Bowers completely fine in that range, like you just said, Mike. Jettis in this format, Jettis in any format, I feel like is kind of going to be in that. Could he go 102 if someone in your draft is like, yeah, wide receivers, whatever. That's fine, whatever the fuck. Jettis between that 2 to 6 range in this format is justifiable. I said it in my video today. I don't know if you guys saw it on TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube Shorts. If you guys haven't, go check out the Perfect Draft Series that I've been doing, and there's actually a playlist that's associated with that. Jettis is going to be the wide receiver 2 overall coming off the board just because his talent justifies him being the 2. The quarterback situation with the rookie being the incumbent, we don't know what we're going to get out of J.J. McCarthy yet. There is a realm of possibilities where you can invest in Jettis at the 2 and him not finish there. That is within the realm of possibilities with a rookie. So you need to be investing in Jettis with that in the back of your mind.
But as you say, in the realm of possibilities, you get him at 6 and he could be 1. That is 100% in the realm of possibility.
If I'm getting him at 6, that's a beautiful thing.
No, what I'm saying is he still does, even with the rookie there, he still does have 1-1 potential. Like at the end of the season when we look at the stats, because he is that good. And I think that the Minnesota offense, the way they design it and the way they get their guys involved, tends to give me more safety. Like to me, he's my 3-4.
Yeah.
I mean 1-4. Like I have Bijan and Barkley and Chase ahead of him, and then to me, that's where Jefferson comes.
Like I said, in this format, it's completely justified.
No, in regular fantasy, if this was our league like we were doing, I am not taking.
No, I understand.
I'm not. It's only this format for 3.5 PPR.
Because and the other reason why I say that is like if you look at your team, you're stacked at running back. You have a glut of tight ends. That elite wide receiver right there. Again, just different formats talking about different ways.
Before we let Before we let Taco talk about his pick, there is one pick that I do not like on this, and I want to.
Yeah, I want to kind of explain what happens after Jettis.
So go ahead, because I think I think the pick I don't like is the same pick you don't like.
Yeah. So the Puka Nacua pick,
Yep.
I do like. I don't know if I go that high in SFB, because here's the thing with Puka Nacua is that it's very predicated on how, when we talk about teams like Miami, right? Teams like Miami, they're predicated on, the skilled players are predicated on the health of Tua. Well, in the Los Angeles Rams offense, the skilled players are predicated on their ability to be able to stay on the field. The problem is that Matthew Stafford has one of the highest turnover rates, especially pick six rates, in the entire National fucking Football League. If Matt Stafford is throwing a pick 9 times out of 10, the opposing offense is going to eat clock and chew clock. So that limits his abilities for a guy like Puka Nacua to go out there and get the points. Also, Nacua is having Devontae, who's getting a little longer in the tooth. How that time in New York affected him. Players that go to New York and they try and go to other teams, it's a weird, convoluted fucking thing that happens there. No player's really the same after New York. So that's where I kind of worry about there. But I absolutely hate the CD pick. I can justify Nacua over CD more, I feel like.
Okay,
because I feel like Stafford is more emotionally attached to Nacua than he would be in Adams coming into the playbook and coming into the fold.
Hold on, Taco.
I feel like that coming off of injury and then having George Pickens there and then Schottenheimer, there is too much fucking new happening in Dallas where I'm not. I would go Amon and Neighbors above CD.
Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of a battle now, because when I said that I didn't like the pick, I thought we were going to agree, and we did. Puka, I agree. I do not like the Puka pick. I am taking Lamb, I am taking St. Brown, and I'm taking Neighbors over Puka. But I am taking Lamb right behind Jefferson in this spot.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think that, everything that you said, I tend to want the volume. So there's 2 3-down bell cow running backs on this board. And in SFB, last year I did really good, and it was on the strength.
No, I'm just saying Taco. I'm just saying out of those wide receivers, I am taking.
I like where Taco's about to go.
But to me, after Jefferson, there's no way I'm not taking Genty or McCaffrey.
I agree with that.
As 3-down backs that are going to get that pass catching that you're looking for, plus the red zone goal line work that makes them super elite, in my opinion, for this kind of format.
I like that. So Taco, you're basically saying after Jettis, you would slide. Well, we'll talk about how you would rank the receivers in a minute, but you're saying you would slide the receivers down, bring, Genty, you I don't know if you guys can see that. So you'd be bringing Genty here.
Genty and McCaffrey, both.
And okay, so Genty and CMC, you're moving here, here. Yep. So then what does it look like for you heading out of the first round after that? Because I like what you're saying here, even in SFB.
It would be Lamb, St. Brown, and then I'd probably take Neighbors over Nacua.
Yep.
That's just because of a volume thing. I think that the volume upside for Neighbors is elite versus Adams, which could be a very interesting player, and then the injury concern that you have with Nacua. So all around, I'm just a little weary of him.
If you have, for those that have pre-ordered the Rumboyz draft guide, and we've already started collecting a couple of pre-orders, make sure you guys definitely take advantage of that. If you're a YouTube member, you get more value out of getting the draft guide and getting more things that come with the draft guide, 2 extra podcasts, 10% on merch, so on and so forth. Guys, I'm right there with you. Puka is wide receiver 5, according to the Rumboyz draft guide. I would like to see what happens when we get into issue 2, because I now see Puka maybe even falling behind Neighbors, and I think that I could maybe make a case between Puka, Nico, BTJ.
London. That's
yeah, and I can even maybe throw London on the track.
Can I ask you a question, both of you?
Mm-hmm.
There is a player that has been picked. Well, I know we're going to get into the second round, but I'm going to bring up a player from the second round. There's a player. So for everyone that doesn't know, Robbie drafts tomorrow. I've already drafted, so I see what ADP is looking like. There's a player that I'll say his name in a second. Would you take Puka in this format, not in a regular league, but in this format? You're on the clock at 112. Okay. Let's say Puka is on the board at 12, like we kind of discussed. And
then I get the turn. I think I know where you're about to go.
Are you going Puka? But what you got? Puka, Derrick Henry, and McBride. Which one are you not drafting?
Am I not drafting? In this format, we don't need Puka Nacua in this format. I need Derrick Henry and Trey.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Puka Nacua is a luxury in that.
I get taking Neighbors. Like I get taking Neighbors and Henry, and I wouldn't have been shocked if Taco took McBride or the next player, or whatever. But what I'm saying is, if it's Puka at 12 and not Neighbors, I think Puka's the odd man out, and Puka's sliding to where Taco's at. And then I'm okay taking Puka there at 10 or 11, but because I am passing on Nico. I'm taking personally, and then we'll get into the second round right now. I would take.
I don't think Houston is as fantasy friendly as they.
I would take London, BTJ, a chain, and maybe
it's such a wild card.
But
I trust the chain over the options I get in Houston that aren't Joe Mixon and
I don't disagree with you guys that there could be significant upside from those other players. It's just that the Collins Stroud connection
is special.
It's
diabolical. It's diabolical.
That's what I bank on those two guys being like, when we're together, we are like the duo. You know what I mean? So I like that about them. But if I had to do it again, I probably could move McBride up there just from a tight end perspective, with them getting extra points in the catches. Latin McConkey is someone also that he's really interesting to me, but I don't think I could move him up over any of those wide receivers. Even AJ Brown, as much as I want to shift that flip, I also don't know Bucky Irving there. That's a little scary.
We're gonna hold on. We're about to get into the second round, so kind of like getting into like the second round. I'm loving the way that I get that this is a mock. I feel like that for me in the environment that I'm heading into tomorrow, I'm not going to get this value at running back available to me. But in the slight chance that it is a room that does go wide receiver heavy, to start off that first round. And then, the value in the second round is so dope because you can get really versatile. You have value at QB. You have value at tight end because Trey McBride can fall in this round for you. You have value, obviously, scattered throughout running back and receiver. So I really love what round 2 can do because I feel like the first pick is just to set the tone, but round 2 is where you kind of start building the mold. Guys like Derrick Henry going in this round, love it. Nico, love it. Brian Thomas Jr., I absolutely love. I'm loving every single receiver that goes in this round. I feel like you kind of mix and match. But I want to talk about with receivers before I talk about the running backs in this round is Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey's in a situation where it is obvious, especially after today with Mike Williams separating from the team. It is obvious if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm now saying, cool, I just now have to worry about you in the pass until Trey Harris becomes a thing, which Trey Harris now gets an elevation in ADP, I feel like, as we start seeing things get developed throughout preseason. The Chargers still haven't fully figured out a tight end situation. So the chemistry there is fucked, and they've never been great at producing at tight end since Antonio Gates. So Ladd McConkey could see probably more targets than not, but it also forces DBs to key in on him more times than not. So I kind of worry about Ladd just because we're in a hardball offense that does already focus on the run. So Ladd is probably the receiver in the second round that worries me the most out of everyone. And as in regards to the running backs, every running back is perfect where they're at. Go and get you Bucky Irving. We've been seeing Rachaad White getting phased out slowly. We already know that it's going to happen. Tampa's going all in on Bucky. We saw what Bucky's been doing, what was doing last year. This is going to be a Bucky Irving season. Every fantasy analyst is going out there running and saying it. I do feel like this could be a situation where every fantasy analyst clings onto one player and starts telling everyone to go and draft them and boosts up the ADP and maybe didn't really need to do that, and that could be that. I really do love Bucky Irving, though, and if I do have an opportunity to get him, I'm going to go after him.
I don't disagree with the liking of Bucky Irving. He was someone that was pivotal for me in a bunch of teams last year. But for me, it's where you draft him versus the scheme and what's going on. Now, personally, I look at Taylor there, and I'm more apt into buying into him. I also look at Chase Brown there, and I say I'm more apt into buying Chase Brown than I am Bucky.
What worries me about Chase Brown is that that's a vertical Zach Taylor offense that loves to push. They love to go down. They love big plays. And that's where Joe Mixon had some of his kind of, like Joe Mixon was great in that offense. That's because he was Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon made efficiency of the touches that he was given. I don't know if Chase Brown can do that for you, but because he is a bell cow in that backfield, that's what makes him appealing.
That's kind of where, at that point, I get Bucky's upside, but I think that you get just as much talent upside with Brown with more volume opportunity, which is at the end of the day, it's not about your talent in fantasy. It's about your what you could do with the touches that you get. And if you are a guy that has high production with touches and now you're getting more touches, then that just leads me into being more about him. Like Chase Brown and Taylor, I'm really into in that third.
I can respect that. I can respect that assessment. I've played fantasy football with you for a long time. I know that you like trying to seek out either the bell cow or the closest thing to the bell cow situation. So I'm not going to disrespect that take. Mike, close out of the second round really quick. Your takes on how things shaped out.
First thing I'll say is I was deciding between McConkey and Bucky when I took Bucky. In my real draft, Bucky went the pick before me. So, Taco, to your point, I will give you a little bit of information. I know we're not going to say where he goes exactly. So, in my real SFB, Bucky went at 205. At 208. So, at 209, I did take JT.
Nice.
So, Bucky went the pick before me, so I did take JT where you are in the range that you're talking about, but if Bucky did not get taken at 208, my plan was to take Bucky
over.
I had them close to each other, but Bucky got taken, so I did take JT right there. Then McConkey went right after me. The only real thing I want to say about the second round before we jump into the third round is I know he went away for a second, but this is something that Robbie needs to think about too. I don't think there's a single way that at least one quarterback, especially in a live draft, does not go in the first round.
Oh, man.
I still think, I mean, we had one. Or even if he doesn't, even if one doesn't go in the first, I think there is going to be a quarterback that goes either in the first round, just because the way people draft it live, someone's going to draft in the first round or at the very beginning of the second. There is no way that Josh Allen or Lamar, I'm saying not saying they're both going to go, but what I'm saying is I've seen SFBs where Lamar's number QB1, and I've seen SFBs where
you know why though I think that is? It's because that the community is so overhyped into 2 QB format that they don't actually look at the scoring. Because if you ask me, like, just because I'm more of an analytical drafter, there's no way I take a quarterback before the first 2 rounds.
You have to, but you also have to remember too that with SFB it's such a big field tournament
that people are going to do stuff.
You're gonna have people that are gonna go in one to just try and manipulate the fuck out of the room just because they can.
No, I agree with you there.
You're gonna deal with that. You're gonna deal with people that are used to maybe going to QB, or you're gonna deal with people that you can't see the old dog.
I just personally want to do it.
Yeah, but I agree with you, Mike. There's a chance that both of them aren't going to be in the second. One, maybe. Both, no.
I think they're both
not
gone.
Going to let the other fall.
Well, they're both gone by the time where they went. But I think one of them is going to be going in the first, and one is going to go somewhere in the second. But
as we get into the third round,
yes.
What impresses you? Who's a player that you're not leaving the third round without, out of the ones that are on the board?
Taco, go.
I mean, if you're telling me third round SFB with the way that we're drafting here, probably my first guy is Chase Brown.
For me, if there's an opportunity where I can grab James Cook, regardless of where I'm picking, I'm grabbing James Cook. James Cook, I cannot like if that's an opportunity, I'm definitely fucking taking it. I love the JSN pick at receiver. I love the T. Higgins pick at receiver. Those are my favorite. I've said it too many times. Tyreek Hill is highly predicated on the health of Tua. I don't want any investment in that fucking situation. Right.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't want any investment in Miami.
Instead of me giving a take, I want to ask you guys a question for an extra take, and I'm going to let you guys give the extra take.
Yeah.
Breece Hall, go.
Breece Hall, the Jets don't have confidence in him, so there's no reason that I need to have confidence in him. We saw both confidence in Braylon Allen.
But they're
even looking at trying to find ways to move on past.
I get that, but I still think that Glenn is going to end up using him because Glenn is a running back kind of guy coming from Detroit. I still think that even if Isaiah or even if Braylon Allen or whatever, I think it's going to turn into – I'm not saying this is going to be the nickname. I'm just saying you bring Braylon Allen in with Breece Hall, with Aaron Glenn as the coach, we could have another Sonic and Knuckles.
No, I agree with that take. We need to figure out what the Jets' thought process is with Breece Hall before diving all the way in. I don't need Breece Hall if I can get James Cook or Chase Brown or Kyron Williams.
Kyron was off the board, and I'm not a real Kyron guy, but you know how I feel about a certain team, Robbie.
The Rams?
No. You know how I feel about Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati, yeah. They're a full vertical team.
Oh, no, not even that. I have never been a Chase Brown guy. I was never a Zach Moss guy, and there's a reason I am drafting Taj Brooks.
To your question, Mike, Brees Hall was a frustrating person to roster last year. As I
frustrating to roster. Let's not act like that plane was taking off. This is a 9/11. Don't crash it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I came into last season drafting Hall high with big expectations, and having fallen so hard, I'm shying away. I think I would probably take your guy that you took in the 4th round over him, to be honest, this year. I think I'd rather have Kenny Walker more than
Whoa, that's crazy. Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and dive right into that fucking round. Because Taco just shit the fucking bed.
Taco, I think this year Kenny Walker's in a boot camp, right?
If we were in a fantasy football boot camp, have you seen Full Metal Jacket? You know the part where they fucking put soap in the sock and they whip the shit? That would be a take that I'd fucking put the soap in the sock so damn quick. Ladies and gentlemen, one Kenneth Walker we have not. Kenneth Walker fucking is in the bottom half of running backs red zone efficiency. He's in the bottom half when we talk about 3rd and 4th down efficiency. He does not get the average yards per carry that you would be expecting.
Whoa.
This is, hold on, stop it. I'm not.
You let me defend my take, though.
He does not stay healthy. Kenneth Walker's in the same fucking hot water, and not just any hot water. You ever seen hot dog water? You ever smelled hot dog water? That's the type of water.
Is this not a new offensive scheme that they're running?
Kenneth Walker and Travis Etienne are the same.
And aren't they going to more of an outside zone, from what my understanding is, in Seattle this year? And that is his bread and butter.
That is a perception of what could happen. We also have to realize that team favors Charbonnet way more.
I don't know about that.
I need you to go and look at some fucking
Robbie,
stats.
is Cole Turner droppable? Damn it.
Yes. If Kubiak, here's the thing. Here's the only upside that is saving you with Kenneth Walker, ladies and gentlemen. It is the fact that he is in a contract year.
In the outside zone?
If there's an opportunity for Kenneth Walker to save a spot for himself next year with the Seattle Seahawks,
you're making me harder.
He has to go off this year. He has to go off. I'm telling you now, if he does what he did last year, Seattle is letting him the fuck go. How many of you had Kenneth Walker on your fantasy team last year and made it to a fucking championship? How many of you had Kenneth Walker on your fantasy team last year and won a championship?
On one I did. But it was because
on one out of how many?
Here's why. I also had a guy named Saquon Barkley.
Was he on the bench or was he starting?
He was starting.
I mean, how hard is it to get both?
I also had Saquon. That's why I won. I didn't win because of KW. I won because of Saquon.
Thank you very much.
At the same point in time, Mike's going back for second servings of KW.
Yeah, I did. So
we're yes, Kubiak is a saving grace for Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker needs to stay healthy. Drink some milk.
But I got no problem taking Chardonnay and cuffing that bad boy.
Really quick, Rasheed Rice off draft board for now.
So we know.
Especially in best ball drafts. Stay away.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I love the Joe Mixon pick. Because if I could get 4th round value on Joe Mixon, the only thing that worries me is it's been enough time for Chubb to have that recovery where Chubb can do damage. But I don't think that it's enough. I think that it's fair enough and they're talented enough and close enough to where they can actually do more so complement each other. That Texans back to years. Because I think they can both be
so I'm about to say something about this round that I think Robbie's going to disagree with.
That Sutton makes you dig hard.
That you would take Connor.
Shush! Let me speak.
Yes, you need Connor. You so need James Connor.
Okay.
Damn, I was going to bring that up.
I am going to say something that I think Robbie's going to disagree with me and almost spill his beer.
Not if it's about James Conner.
And Taco's going to agree with me and get on his and and actually bow down. I would take Devontae Adams over all the wide receivers in that range were Rice, obviously Rice. I would take Devontae Adams over Sutton.
Evans?
No, not Evans. After that, I'm taking
McLaurin.
No, it's going the other way. So
okay, so you're saying down.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm taking Adams over Sutton.
Yeah,
I'm taking Adams over DJ Moore.
Yeah,
but I'm saying this. My favorite pick at the back end of that round, and you're going to hate this, is Taco's DK Metcalf.
Oh, the volume upside there.
I love
that. Oh, my God.
I don't hate that take because...
Can I tell you? I was so close to taking Connor, but because of what Mike said, I took DK.
I would not have hated you either. I would have not had nothing bad to say if you did it.
I think you could have got both.
Yeah,
If I would have went for Connor, but what you said, Mike, I believe in DK so much this year.
Here's the thing with DK is I am okay with moving him. I don't know if I'm okay with moving him above Sutton, just for the simple fact of what both Nix and Sutton have. And I think that's only going to get stronger for the little bit of time they still have Sutton. I could definitely push down DJ Moore because hopefully unlock Caleb. If anything, Ben Johnson may show some extra deficiencies with Caleb still. And then eventually get Caleb the fuck out of there. But I do understand DK. I think that DK gets the improvement because of who its quarterback is.
I mean, I think
if it was Mason Rudolph, I'm not doing that.
I mean,
because the ball's not going to get DK half the fucking time if it was Mason Rudolph.
I put DK on that same tier as McLaurin and Evans, but for much of the reasons why I do a lot of the things that I do, I probably would gravitate to DK a little bit more than the other two, just from that volume upside perspective, because I do think that both of those guys will have a decent sized timeshare, whereas DK, I still think that he is elite enough, and with Rodgers playing on that revenge type year, same combination.
And we're all okay with what happened with Kidd. We're good there. We're okay. No complaint. I want to talk about this. We're gonna go 8 rounds through. We may go 9. We'll see what happens here in regards to time. But I want to talk about this 5th round, fellas, because this 5th round, you see some rookies start to pop out and show. You see some QBs that are in that mid-80s that start to pop out and show, and obviously we know what these guys can do. But fuck the running backs here. This is where I think that you can begin having that talk about, I didn't take a running back in the first 4. This is where if you're not taking a running back in the first 4, where you can start, thinking about shit.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. At that 5-2, I looked at Joe Burrow and I said, this could be nasty. But then I looked at the running backs and I said, holy shit, I actually feel like I fucked up by taking the quarterback early, because now I'm like desperate at running back. Not desperate, but like I'm not getting the kind of quality in this kind of tournament that I want as my like steadfast guys. So that's why to me I had to take Chuba there over any of the quarterbacks that I thought were solid value.
I fucking love that pick. Chuba showed so much promise already last season, and I think that Canales kind of realized that, and towards the end of the season figured out a way to utilize the run game to unlock Bryce Young after what we were seeing out of Bryce Young. Bryce Young
this is funny.
This
is funny that you took Hubbard. No,
Bryce Young won me best ball money.
Is funny that he took Chuba. It's funny that you like Chuba. Because I'm giving a teaser. Because if you like Chuba, you're gonna like something you're gonna see on the graphic tomorrow, people. So
talk that shit, Leaf.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Last year, I had Chuba at the back end of a couple of the teams.
Wait, Mike. Yeah.
What?
The graphic? Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, it's ironic that we were all thinking the same player today.
Oh yeah, I got a Chuba.
Yeah, I got a Chuba as well. I love the Burrow. I love the Burrow and the Holmes picks. I don't think that's going to happen for me tomorrow.
No,
just because the environment that I'm in, the competition I'm going to be against. That may be as best as they go. I could see them maybe sliding. Not maybe sliding to me, but it's just not a very QB heavy crowd that I'm drafting against. So it's going to be a mad screen for the QB. Huh?
I said I don't really like this 5th round. Like I feel like I'm having to draft guys higher than
what I like about the 5th round is that in this mock, Travis Hunter fell there. He's not falling there tomorrow. And I honestly, regular season and so on and so forth, I could see people picking up on the fact that he can be a skeleton key for them. And that worries me to where his ADP can get pushed so far up. Like, the people that we presume look at your scoring settings are going to be the ones that are going to push up the Travis Hunter ADP.
Yeah.
So, him and JMO are the best picks I like. Laporta, we saw what happened last year. He ended up tight at 8.
I mean, Flowers and Wordsy scare me.
Especially the running backs I'm okay with. The running backs I'm okay.
I'll be honest. Though, I'm just gonna say there's 2 picks I do not like in this round. 2 picks, both wide receivers. I don't like the Zay Flowers pick where it's at, and I don't like the Tet pick where it's at. I know we're going to go to the next round. Robbie, will you just lead us into the next round, because there's a couple players I would rather pick over Tet, and I want to point them out.
Yep. I think
I'm glad that you brought that up, because there's a couple things I do want to bring up about that. So, Mike, as we dive into the 6th round, I feel like ideally more tight ends should have gone here.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like the Aaron Jones sliding as far back as he did. Yeah, that's a monster.
I was taking.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Pickens, low key, I like him in that spot, thinking that Dallas is gonna play garbage time.
But here it is, Taco. Here it is. I'm taking Pickens. I'm taking Devonta. I'm with the Jonnu trade. I'm taking Waddle. I'm taking all of them over Tet McMillan.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm taking so Tet went way too high. I'm not high on Tet for a couple of different reasons.
But he's just a rookie, and you don't know for sure. Like,
yeah, he's a rookie. I don't know for sure. Xavier Legette has been putting on work all season. Coker's there. Adam Thielen's there. They need to figure out things at tight end. There is so much that still needs to be figured out with Carolina. Like, Carolina looked good at the bottom half of last season. I'm confident in Chuba. I'm confident in Bryce Young to be able to take a step forward. I still need to figure out what's going to happen with the receiving core. There were times that Legette showed promise. There were times that he didn't. There were times, we know that Bryce Young likes Thielen. We know that Thielen is too old. They didn't try and integrate Jatavian Sanders at all at the tight end. And being able to pass the tight end is something they're going to need to be able to figure out. Because that's a big key weakness against defenses in the NFC South. So, I mean, there's a lot of just different things with Carolina that I need to figure out. And I think the only receivers that I can invest in Carolina, I can skip out on Tet. And I feel like I could wait on a unproven Jimmy Horn. I think that I can, go and accept Legette. I think I can get Thielen and then maybe drop him later in the late year for someone else if he doesn't produce. I think there's other chances I'd rather take on that in that passing game than Ted. There's other receivers in the rookie class that I think that are better than Ted.
Yeah.
I think that Ted is a college guy. And you don't study film, so I don't fucking like you.
Well, we already know how you feel about that.
I will be honest. I do think that there's two players. I don't know how deep we're going to go, but there's two players that I saw that dropped lower than
really quick. That RJ Harvey pick is fucking sick.
I mean, I know that he has no quarterback, but Chris Olave in the 7th round over some of these other guys that don't have the clear volume upside that he has, I think is a little crazy.
Yeah, I know. Way to take us into the 7th, dude. I agree.
Like that like I was really between Myers and Olave, and I think that Geno and Myers could really have something together.
Well,
Myers was like a PPR monster last season.
Well, dude, look at where Olave fucking fell in the Rumboyz draft guide. Man's is wide receiver 32.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy. It's and in the next round there's a guy Cooper Kupp. Like these are two guys. You know, I get they have some age on the tires, and you know, Olave doesn't have the best QB situation. But I like those two guys at this point in the draft.
Here's the thing that justifies Olave's ranking, even for the draft guy to have him as wide receiver 32. He went in the 7th round there.
Like I wouldn't take Rome over him. Oh no, he went before Rome. Never mind. I don't know.
He is.
I don't know.
He's a 6'12" in PPR 3 receivers type like builds. Like he's a 6'12". So he went 7-1. So like he fell just a little. You know what I mean? Like if this is with 3rd round reversal that he fell to that.
Yeah.
So Olave's kind of just going into that price range, I guess.
And like even Henderson, with the amount of money that they've invested into Ramondre Stevenson at the 6th round, I just don't know if I could justify that volume if it's a 50-50 time split, or if Hendo or Stevenson takes over for the beginning and Henderson doesn't really get going till a certain point, or what if he loses like because he doesn't have good pass protection or he fumbles too much? There's a lot of risk there with that rookie running back versus like a clear number 1 wide receiver who has elite skills and was going in the top picks. The only reason why he's not is because his team just doesn't have a quarterback. And I think we saw last year a lot of teams with a lot of receivers with no quarterback were still able to deliver big numbers.
Mike, anything that you want to close out the 7th round with?
And
the 7th round has a lot of players that people are being way too harsh on, and then it also has a lot of players that people are not high enough on. Like Caleb, like Caleb Johnson, not high up enough on.
I'm not disagreeing with you because you already know how I do like Caleb. I mean, me and you have already talked about Caleb off camera, but I do understand because he's a rookie, and I get and the just not knowing that offense, I completely get that.
Did you see my Jalen Warren take today?
I did not see your Jalen Warren take today.
I think that Jalen Warren takes the 1 snaps for like a hot minute, and then everyone watch list. I think what happens is there are some leagues where Johnson can go undrafted, and then Johnson takes over. Yeah, week 5, watch list Johnson in redraft. Jalen Warren's gonna go back to being a 2.
Well, you know, I'm gonna spend my time on this one. Did I end up telling you guys what I ended up pulling off in that rookie draft I told you about? So I ended up getting at 4. I drafted Tet McMillan, and then I traded my 110 and 203 and picked up Cam Ward at 107 in a league I needed a real quarterback. And then at 111, I picked up a guy named Caleb Johnson. So people can kiss my ass.
That's smart as fuck. That's
So
smart as
instead
shit.
of going for the running back high, I waited knowing that Caleb might fall to me at 111 and ended up in the first round with Tet, Cam, and Caleb.
Dude, I love it. I'm the more and more I talk about it, the more and more that guys like Caleb Johnson and RJ Harvey are going to move up forward. Go
Me and you disagree on that one.
Go and get your shares now. Go and get your shares now before it's fucking too late. Like,
no, that's all I have to say about the 7th round. We can keep going. Let's go.
Yeah, the 7th round, I don't really have.
I actually have a question for you, Mike.
Okay.
Who would you take, Rome, and this lead us into the 8th round? Rome or Cup?
I'm saving that for a second. There's a reason. No. There's a reason I'm saving it.
It's too tall. It's two very different situations, very different styles, type of play. The problem that Rome has is Rome is sandwiched in a situation to where you have DJ Moore, who's already proven, so you know he's going to get his. You do have a team that does want to start exercising the tight end a lot more, and now has the ability to go jumbo set. Ben Johnson loves to run his running back. And then you bring in Luther Burden, who might be able to do some things that Rome, I'm sorry, you can't do, and just might have a little bit more fucking dog in them than you. Oh, and not to mention Luther can play the slot.
Robbie, will you
you can't move Rome around the same way that you can move Luther around.
Can you list off the next round picks and then let me cook?
8th round, it's Matthew Golden, Evan Ingram, Mark Andrews, ETN, John New, Tyrone, not my Tracy. I'd rather have Scat, Najee Harris, Debo, Cup, Williams, Jawan. Somebody's giving that man a contract. He still has no reason to throw a fit. Jennings, and then Jalen Warren.
All right, here we go. I am going to answer your question in my take, even though my take was not based off just your question. And I'm about to roast. And where are you going? You don't want to hear my take?
If you're going to roast, you need some s'mores.
Well, you know why? It's because the one that I'm roasting is Golden. Because Golden should have been not taken before Cup. Golden should not have been taken before Ingram and Andrews. Golden should not have been taken before Debo. I'm not sure. But Cup...
I agree with you. I agree with you. Hold on. I agree with you. I did it because of the way that the ADP was listed. I agree with you.
I'm taking Cup and Adunze and Shakir over Golden. Here's the problem. You got 17,000 wide receivers in that freaking room, and I don't know who's going to be the receiver on day 1, day 2, or day 3. For God's sakes, he might cut his finger on a cheese grater in camp and might not be able to freaking play. It's way too volatile in that room. I'm taking almost everyone in this round. Maybe not. I agree with Robbie about Tyrone, not my Tracy. Well, I'm a Scatterboo guy too.
I mean, you got 1,000 yards last year, Tracy.
Well, here's a question for you, and it's the next player. It's one of the players in the next round, but I'm taking Stephon Diggs over Matthew Golden, and I'm not a Diggs guy.
Are you taking Ayuk over him?
Hell no, I ain't taking Ayuk over you.
That's part of the reason why I went Jennings there, is because the Pearsall Ayuk situation.
I'm not taking Ayuk.
And Jennings is already there in camp. So I just have a feeling that he's just, again, a volume guy, that at this late to have someone that's going to have so much of a volume share, especially with what he did last year. Yeah, I'll take that.
So this is the perfect time for me to talk about San Fran now that you just brought up Juwan Jennings, Taco. I'm
there's a lot of players
not
in San
trusting it. Like Brock, like San Fran receivers and San Fran as offense are still going to produce because they're San Fran and it's Kyle Shanahan. How much investment I want to put in that across all of my leagues, I do not know. I will still take my chances on Christian McCaffrey. George Kittle's definitely a grab for me. I don't know about, like, you could see that definitely going to see it. I don't know about grabbing Juwan Jennings. Like, I don't know about anything else on that team. Like, it's just San Fran scares the living fuck out of me because it seems like they're in this transition of a fall from grace.
I would say since the Super Bowl that they went to, Juwan Jennings and Brock Purdy has developed a good rapport, and I will bank on that.
Fair
in
enough.
the seventh round. In the seventh round, you know what I mean? 8th round.
Yeah. I mean, we assume that Cup could have a role. I mean,
what
doesn't fully emerge.
That's a little inflammatory. Cup could have a role. He will have a role.
We assume that he is.
I mean, I think there's more of an assumption on Golden with how many wide receivers are in that room. He could be out of the loop for the first couple of weeks.
I think that Golden will be the one. Reed will be the 2 because that's what Reed actually is. And it's going to be up to whoever the fuck to be the 3. Which isn't there at least, so we don't have to worry about anyone dropping passes. But other than that, let's go ahead. Let's close out. Let's sign out.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Taco, you go. Mike, you go. I close out.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, listen, TDS is back up and running. We got some shit coming. I'm really gonna be focusing on redraft, single QB, PPR format. So expect some content coming from me. This week I'm gonna try to go live, but mainly I'm just gonna record some stuff and just shoot it off into the ether.
Wait, really quick, hold on, because I see everyone's like, please just pick the last fight. Pick the last fight. I'm gonna be honest about the fight in regards to UFC. Here, and I think I might speak for all of us here. If you do not sit the fuck back tomorrow night and just watch that as a fan, like seriously, enjoy it and enjoy what you're being and enjoy the entertainment that you're being given. I am not heading it. I am sitting back tomorrow watching that fight, enjoying it. Because I'm a fan of both fighters. So no, I'm not placing a bet. No, don't ask me who I'm picking. Dustin, do your best. Max, do your best. I'm a fan of both of you. I have enjoyed this rivalry that you guys have given us. And yeah, like, I got so much on my fucking plate. Tomorrow I'm enjoying Fight Night as a fan, especially because it's those two. Yes. Hey, Dustin Poirier, shine bright like a diamond. We know that you are. But yeah, I'm not doing that to those guys on their fucking last fight. You're insane, bro. Let them enjoy that shit. Let them go out in retirement. I'm sorry, Taco. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, I can't even believe we just tried to go there. Like, let them boys go out there, duke it out, do their thing. If you have a pick, Taco, give it. But I feel let them boys retire in peace.
I actually been falling back from UFC a little bit lately, so I am not in the loop.
Yeah, that I haven't done. That I haven't done.
That I'm still involved, but I just want to see a slobber knocker. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, I just want all out mayhem. Like your card to bet was 317. If you're betting on 318, 1-800 gambler. Mike, final closing remarks.
You know where to find me. Just doing my thing. You'll see a lot of what I'm doing right now is behind the scenes with Robbie. getting him stuff for the what do you call it? You know where to find me. DROPTHEMIKEFF. Find me there if you do need a graphic or you want a graphic. Even if you want a Twitter banner, I'm making a Twitter banner for Jamie's SFB team. Good old Jamie. I'm making one for him. So if you want a Twitter banner or anything, let me know. I can figure something out. I'm trying to. You guys saw the thumbnail tonight. That came out, and I did not think it was going to turn out that good, and it popped. So that's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, hey yo, you killed it on the cover. You killed it on the rankings video. The rankings joint like went fucking dumb.
Wait till the
first issue.
My
favorite's
the Chuba.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we got more graphics to drop. First issue drops next week. It'll have everything from our rankings. We'll have like full rankings, and we'll also have like rankings with the graphics in there. I know I asked Taco to drop some NFL futures, at least 3. I'm gonna drop some. My homie Travis is gonna be dropping some. We'll be dropping a couple player profiles about guys that we just feel like you must go and draft. We're only gonna highlight a couple for the first issue. And between now and then, I'll also be going through and updating a couple of player profiles as well as it goes. The merch store is becoming unlocked. The more that we keep doing, I kind of like in a way like just went back and brought certain things back to like our origination, like our framework, then still did some new things with a couple of different strategies. In terms of expanding the brand and so on and so forth, and it's actually been paying off really well. So happy about the direction that we're going and things that are happening. A lot of content dropping tomorrow. I'll be live at SFB tomorrow. Make sure that you guys check that out. So we'll have SFB. I'll be dropping some TikTok. Be dropping some YouTube shorts. Be dropping some Instagram reels. You already know what the fuck it is. It's going down. We got some really dope content tonight, so make sure you guys go back and rewatch and review. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly. We love and appreciate you. Arrrr.